All right, that little coffee cup. Hit it for subscribe and like it, and here we go again. All right, boys and girls. This morning we're going to do a little, just how many shots can you pull? So I got the water level up just at the top of the sight glass. It's a little hard to see, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to pull some shots and see just how many we can get in a row, which I usually don't do. I usually just do like one, but we're going to do it the other way. So let's get some water in there. Got us a bunch of stuff ready, and let's go ahead and see how many pulls we can do on this. So let's heat her up. Not going to steam any milk today. We're just going to do this. So let's heat this baby up, and we're going to see how many we can do. Anyway, it's a little bit of a cloud. We're up pretty high, and we got a cloud that's coming over the house. So it's that kind of afternoon, not super sunny, but let's go on with our coffee making. That's just the way the weather is today. Cloud's going to float right through. Number one. We got some 1, 2, 3, 4 pre-prepared. We'll get out a big transference cup. We will prepare one more basket. Just enough, maybe not. There we go. We got a drip, so here we go. It's a good thing to do on this cloudy morning. It's going to get sunny pretty soon, and we're going to head out for the day and do some surfing and stuff. And we're going to reprogram someone's time clock and a couple things today, but all right. First one came out pretty darn nice. So we'll need to release pressure. This one works pretty good. Just let a little pressure out. Otherwise it's gonna blast out. We'll give it a test. Pretty darn good. Misty Blue's a great machine. So we'll just pop that one out. We got another one ready. Let's go. Raise it up. That's 2. Misty Blue usually stays at about 7, 8 bars, pretty well. It's a little cool out here today. I don't know if anyone else in colder climates outside and whether it affects it a lot, but there we go. So we're going to do another shot here. We'll wait for the drip, and you can always kind of get a feel and see if it's ready to drip too, and just do like a little mini, but let's go ahead and go. That's a lot of pressure. And here we go again. Let's see how this baby comes out. It has a little harder temp than the last one. I can tell that by the leather. That's how you can do it too. Just go by feel. This a little harder temp. Is it going to make a massive difference? Maybe a little bit. All right, there we got 2. Water level still pretty good. This one came out nice. Does that little, coincide. A little better creamer than the other one. But there's 2. I'm just going to go ahead and go in there. And let's go ahead and remove this. Go slow. Let that pressure out. You can really hear it there. Hear that? So you let that go or it's going to blast and you have a huge mess and, que sera, sera, or whatever they like to say. But we're going to let that pressure out. There we go. Let's get the feel for it, and you'll be fine. Shoot, so there we got 2. Doesn't take long. I don't have any of these attachments, just a pressure gauge. It's been staying pretty good. And there we go again. Let's use that. Misty Blue does pretty good. She keeps a pretty darn good pressure. So we're getting down to just a little over half water with this pull up and the water going in there. So we're doing pretty darn good. Let's just give this experimental. There we are. Kind of forcing the drips, but That's all right. This one has a slightly harder tamp than the last two. So you can see it takes a little bit more to go. And these are all unrehearsed. We're not going to do a second shot. But, you know, once they get going, they're all pretty darn good. But there's very slight variances here, but not really a big deal. And there we go, number 3. I'm going to have to go get some more beans. All right, unrehearsed. There we go once again. Pretty darn good. We're getting a lot of latte, a lot of coffee in there. So we'll go ahead again. We can hear the pressure escaping. There we let a little more. You can really, I don't know if you can hear that, but you got to let that escape. Otherwise, you're going to have your blowout, like we said. But we'll see how long it takes really to make multiple. So we made, this will be our, we made 3. Let a little more out. This has a little more pressure, see? A little variance. Real time, no gimmicks. And there we go, another one done. Well, let's pop that one out too. Got another basket pre-done. Here we go again. Number 4. Let me have to go get a little more beans here while this one goes. Okay, that one's up. Hang on a second. We'll do a little Hawaiian. This has all been Antigua coffee to now. We'll do a little Hawaiian. Our usual coffee here for the rest, but let's go. We got another. There we go. When I switch from inside to outside, I use a little lighter tamp out here, so I have to kind of readjust my thought process. But here we go, another one. There we go, another one. Nice. We're doing pretty darn good. This one's half ready, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get another basket ready while this one. Okay. Yeah, once again. So what's that, number 5? We'll count it at the end of the video. Is that number 5? Release our pressure. There we go. Oh, and we didn't have one blowout. Maybe we will just for the hell of it, huh? There we go. I didn't steam any milk, so we're just doing straight espressos with the tank of water. We're going to see how many can you really make on a Europiccola. Pretty darn good. See, if you have bottomless, you just pop it out, pop your new one in. So easy, no burning fingers. There we go again. There we are. We're going to be doing our Around the World's Going Good, so you can go on there and watch a bunch of those. We're making pretty good headway through Central America, and we're going to be doing South America next. And then the next stop is all the Caribbean islands, and onward from there. It's going to be a nice long journey. So here we go. We have another one. We're down to about right there on water. So we've done pretty darn good. I mean, we made a lot of these. And here we go again. Let's see how this is kind of a double blend. It has a little of the Antigua coffee and a little Hawaiian coffee. But we're just doing these as this to see how many you can get out of one machine. This one has a little higher tamp. That way you can kind of see the differences, but still it goes nice. There's a lot of variables, so you can just do it. But as you see, you know, like by and large, they all come out good no matter what. So sometimes it's better not to do too many fiddly old things and you're making yourself crazy, because coffee beans are a farm product, so they're not always going to be the same, even the same coffee. If they were, they'd be heavily processed and who knows what. Something, I don't know, different caffeine flavor sprayed on them. I don't know then. But there we go again. Another one. Jeez. Okay, so we're still going. Let's go ahead and let some pressure out. We'll go ahead and do, that's just a little, hey, let's get a cleaner one. There we go. Let's put this one. Let's do another. Perfect amount. Tamp. It's my good old Musa tamper. I like it. It's like ebony or black wood. Really nice. There we go. Then we have another. Water level's right there. Another one off. Another one on. So you can see you can make quite a few coffees in a short amount of time. You don't need to worry about all these heat sinks. The pressure stayed if it like the same through this whole thing. That's the nice thing about these old two switch machines. That pressure ain't popping up and down as that pressure stack goes on and off. That's why I don't really like that pressure stat system on these machines. That darn spring keeps it so perfect. I think we're down to the last one we're going to make. We're about right there. So this is going to be our last one out of here. And we've done pretty damn good. Look how many coffees we've made. It's a hardcore big cup of espresso. So I guess I'll be ready for the day. But here we go again. I think I even lost count here. I'm going to have to watch the video as I do it and get a new count. But there we go, another one. And we may be able to even make one more. But yeah, let's try it. So there we go. Look how good that came out. You see there... Just keep your mind in the positive flow and it just goes. It's pretty fun. Damn, a lot of fun. God, we do have some more water. So, shoot, there we go again. We got a lot of espresso we've made. So let's go ahead and see if we can get one more. We'll let the pressure out. I do have another basket. That's a good thing too, have a lot of baskets, because see how much easier it is. That's one of the best things to get than all these gym crackies. Get yourself a variety of baskets. Got a little gram up on the beans. I spilled. There we go. We're not going to cut anything though, but we'll get them going. You know, this cube mill's worked pretty good since I fixed it. Sometimes it gets a little clocked in because I took the diffuser out, because the diffuser caused so much trouble on these. There we go. Of course, you don't want to turn it on while you're messing your finger in there too. Some things are just logical common sense, but I'll mention that for anybody who may not have the best common sense about certain things, but I'm just kidding. Okay, we're all done there. Let's go again. Let's pop that out. Drop it in. Even though this is hot, no trouble. We'll make one more. I can't even believe it. But anyway, so I've never kept going like this before. This is a first-time event of doing multiple shots to see how many you can do on one tank of water, Europiccola. We're down at the bottom. I think this is the last one we'll get. I mean, maybe you could even get another one, but see, when you lifted the lever, it went down. It's at its bottom. You don't want to go any further than this, but yeah, it's pretty epic. God, you can make a lot of them. Man, that's a big cup of espressos. I don't know if I can drink that whole thing. All right, now we're going to go again. Hey, this one I think I have the loveliest tamp, but that's, you know, the little varieties are what makes life and espresso great. So if you had a few people, you could make them, you know, if you stand here and make some espressos, you could do it like a little, you know, it'd be hard to have them all perfectly ready to sit down at the same time. Some would be cooler, but shoot, look at that. There goes the neighbor, but anyhow, there it is, another one. Let's hang on. Yeah, we did it again. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. I don't know how many we made. I'm gonna have to count because I lost count a little bit, but let's take this camera off the... Hang on, everybody. There it goes. That's a pretty rough amount, but yeah, there they are. We just did multiple shots. Cool. I may have to cut all that out. I'm just getting used to this thing, but yeah, there we go. Multiple shots. One machine. Oh God, that's a huge cup of espresso. But anyway, we did it. One big machine, and shoot. Now you can make a lot of espressos if you really want to. So we'll go ahead and add it, and we will count how many we did, and then, you know, we're going to do, remember to come on our shows. We're going all the way around the world. We're really doing it, and we're powering our way through Central America right now, so it's really epic. And yeah, that's it. Look how many shots you can make. It's wild. There we go. Made a lot of espressos. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one still in there, 7. So you can make 7 shots pretty much, and that takes you down pretty much your whole tank just to the bottom of the sight glass. I wouldn't go any further than that. So that worked pretty good. A little bit messy. We had one little ground spill, but not a blowout. But anyhow, yeah, there we did it. So you can get 7. I did 7 beautiful double shots, or whatever you want to call them. The regular basket. Most of them were the La Pavoni branded basket, and yeah, shoot, 7 shots. That's what you get. 7 shots. Excellent. There we go again.